I recently had a water well drilled right there, and I ran the line up this hill. And right there is where we're going to put a water station for the cows using one of those big tires. So that's what we're doing today on Just Making It. All right, what we did now is we put a T in right down here, and we got a pipe going this way and a pipe coming from the well, and the wire's coming up, and it's going to go up and out, and we're going to put the pipe and the wire through this 10-inch, which is going to be put in this ditch. And then on the back side of this, we're continuing the black pipe. It's coming out over there, and we're going to put a curb stop in. Okay, now we got the 10-inch tube. We got the pipe and the wire up the middle. We got it level. Now we're going to backfill and tap it down with some dirt. Okay, right now we're putting in a curb stop 1 inch. It's actually the end of the line right there. If I ever want to continue on and put another system in. So this is going to be where the curb stop is. So we'll be able to shut the valve off, turn it on right there. Until we can backfill. That doesn't have to be level, does it?
We're going to keep it as straight as we can, but no, it doesn't have to be plumb.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, we got the stop buried. It's right there. That's where the line ends. So if I continue on, I can to go to another water system. Right now we're tamping down the dirt, making it level. Packing it down, making it nice and firm. We're going to start laying down some concrete. That tube right there, that's our water line, and that's where the electric's going to go up. Okay, we laid down this geotex, and now we're packing down the limestone to get it level, so that we can lay down the tire and then put the concrete down. Well, I got the tire over the pipe. That's the water line coming out of the ground. And I also have the electric wire in there so I can run a heater. But that tire right there is about 1,500 pounds. And after we got the tire down, we poured concrete in the middle. And we have a little jig here. That's just a piece of rubber so that it's above the lip on the tire. We'll be taking that off. But that cement now is nice and hard. And the next step is going to be putting the pipe, the water line through this pipe, attaching the float. We're going to cut this off and we're going to put a cap on it with an outlet so I can run some floating heaters or whatever I want to run. That's what it looks like. One big tire. Okay, what I'm going to do next, I'm going to spread some gravel around this, and I'm going to go about 6 inches high on the tire. So I'm going to come to about like right here with limestone, and I'm going to gradually make a slope for the cows all the way around. So that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, I got a good amount of gravel down here, close to 40 tons. So I got to take this rake and I'm going to smooth this around this tire and make a gradual downslope. That's what I got to do next. Okay, I just got done raking around the tire and I just got up to the first tread, which is about 6 inches. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my tractor and I'm just gonna grade this off right here. I'm gonna slope it all the way around. Okay, here's what we got here. We've cut the pipe and we put a cap. And I have an outlet on top of the cap screwed down. And I got the wire going to the outlet there. And then if you look inside this pipe here, we put a 90 connected to the main water line going to this pipe. And on the other side, we have a float valve right here. And what we had to do, we melted the pipe right here and we put a clamp in there and we tightened it up, which made this flat so that our float the valve here is flush with the pipe. So we're ready to put the water on and get this thing filled up. So let's go ahead and get that going. Okay, I just turned the breaker on in the barn. So now I'm over here and we have a quarter turn valve, which when I open will give water to our water trough up there as soon as I turn it. I put this on just for safety in case something was to happen and I had an overflow or something was going on. I could shut it off and still have water going to the barn. Okay, we got some water in there. So I got to reach down and turn that quarter turn. Okay, I turned that quarter turn on down by the well down there. Look at what's coming out. We got some water. That's a good sign. It might run a little bit dirty, being that that is a new well, but it'll clear up. So we're going to let this run, and we're going to let that float catch, and we'll see where our water level is. Okay, while this tire is filling up, I'd like to explain a little bit about what I got going on the outside here. I've got 40 tons of crushed limestone, and I rented a tamper. We tamped it down, got it nice and hard and packed. We'll see how the cows do on it, and I got it gradually sloped down. And then on the outside here, I've got 3-4 inch stone, and I also put down about 40 tons. And I put that black liner down so that a lot of this stone doesn't sink into the mud, because we all know how cows can be and create a lot of muddy mess. But the tire's still filling up here. I'm anxious to see where that float's going to take us. I'll probably have to do some adjustments. We'll see. Okay, we're getting close to the top. Got about maybe 8 more inches to go. See what happens. Well, I just heard the valve close. So we're just under the rim of the tire there. And the water level, it looks pretty level all the way around. All right. So now what I'm going to do, I got to get out there and I'm going to put insulation in that pipe so that we could sort of trap some of the heat coming from the ground and just, keep things a little warmer. And then I'm going to put that lid on top of the pipe, and then we're going to put some floater heaters in here. Well, I got another job completed. The water system's all done. I got 2 floating heaters in there. Can't wait to see how the cows react to it. It was a lot of work, took a lot of time, but it should be worth it. Thanks for watching Just Making It.